But we did. Right before you and I left, Zach and I turned a corner. Things were really good. So I really need him to know that this wasn't a betrayal.
Yeah, well, that was part of your problems with Zach.
Well, it started with you. And then there was Reese. And then Ryan, that was a huge disaster. That whole time, that seemed so unreal to me. I mean, coming out of my coma was like waking up in an alternate universe where nothing made any sense. I didn't recognize anyone, not even myself. Everything was crazy. I mean, I had a new heart. Bianca had Zach's baby. Greenlee was gone. I lost my best friend. And then I almost lost my son.
You and Zach, you remarried?
Yeah, only so he wouldn't have to testify against me. But then Zach came up with this crazy plan to lock me in a secret room in our house. And that's when things started to change. We were forced to face each other and face our issues and deal with what we had lost. But then we realized there was still so much there. We still had a future and hope, love. But we didn't have any time. We never really connected. So that's why I really, really need this connection. So even though I'm gone, Zach knows I'm still with him. I'll always be with him. Aidan, if I can't send this letter, what am I supposed to do?
Annie, I am sure that you are just desperate for someone to stand up for you at the wedding, but I'm probably not the right choice.
Oh, I completely agree. Always a bride, never a bridesmaid.
So what is your proposition, Annie?
I do you the favor you couldn't bring yourself to ask for, and you do me a favor in return.
I suppose we could discuss that in person?
That won't work for me.
All right, so what favor is this you need me to do for you?
A simple one. You do nothing to disrupt my wedding. You let me marry Adam in peace.
I suppose I could hold my tongue for a few vows.
Great. So when and where does this designer want to meet?
He has a fashion shoot outside of town going on right now at Lake Coney. So actually, if you leave right now, I'm sure you could catch him.
Will do. I'll just grab the shoes I was planning to wear and go.
She's on her way.
So am I.
Aidan. Aidan.
I can't wait any longer.
Just a second. It's not going to kill you. Not taking your meds, on the other hand.
Nurse, would you do me a favor and let me know what time I have my consult with Dr. Keneally, please?
Yes. It's at 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much.
Here you are, Mr. Chandler.
It's about time.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, no, I'd like you to take these pills right now, please.
What are you, my mother?
Just water fountains down right next to the men's room.
Mission accomplished.
What are you doing here?
Doesn't matter.
Get out.
I heard about that bogus offer he made to Erica about helping Kendall.
I heard every word.
Yeah, no, you're just fishing. You don't know where she is, so you can call the cops.
You know, despite our differences, Erica and I have, she's given me a lot, a great deal. And I don't want to see her daughter gunned down in a shootout.
You don't care what happens to Kendall.
Did I not ask the judge for leniency at her sentencing?
Yeah, she did, but it wasn't enough. She shouldn't have spent one day behind bars. She didn't kill your brother, and you know that.
I know nothing of the kind.
Just think back to that night. Kendall didn't pull the trigger. You know she did.
All right, leave now. Just
you
leave.
know who killed your brother. We all do.
Enough!
The truth, Adam. The truth. You've known it all along, haven't you? Annie killed your brother, didn't she?
Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. What is that?
It's a laptop. It's brand new. High-capacity batteries.
Okay, all right. You know what? You scare the crap out of me. What did you do? Would you go to an electronics store?
I stole it from a police patrol car. It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. It's pretty risky, though, but brilliant. I mean, this way we can keep track of the cops and we'll know what they're doing at all times.
Yeah, true. That's not why I took it, though.
Then why?
This is my way of saying thanks for nursing me back to health. You can't send that letter, but you can reach out to him. That computer is the way you connect to Zach.
I can use this to contact Zach?
Yep. It's totally untraceable.
By email? But won't the cops be all over Zach's computer? I mean, wouldn't they be here in like 5 minutes?
Who said anything about email? Answer me.
Go. Just get out of my house.
Tell me what really happened.
Out! Before I call security.
I'm not leaving here until we're done.
Leave me alone! I haven't felt like this since...
Since when?
Since that night.
You haven't felt like this since that night? What night? The night that Stuart was killed? When he was standing right here, dressed like you, when he took a bullet for you? You mean that night? How do you do it, man? How do you do it? How do you walk into this room as if nothing happened? As if your brother wasn't shot right here?
You don't have to be scared. I'll make sure you're safe in that house. So will Adam.
No, I won't go. You can't go either.
Emma, please.
If you marry Adam, I'll tell everyone the truth. He killed his brother.
I feel they use message boards to get in touch with their contacts. Anyone can read what they've written, but people can just see that they're just talking about fly fishing or gardening or something, when they're really actually transferring top secret information.
So Zach and I go into spy mode?
You choose a site that Zach will go to. You know, one that wouldn't arouse suspicion from the authorities.
Like a hockey page?
Exactly. And as soon as you make contact, you know, you invite Zach to go to a private chat room. And it doesn't have to be a hockey page. It can be anything. You know, what is Zach interested in?
Believe it or not, you know what? Zach loves poetry. Yeah, so instead of talking about hockey sticks, I could always talk about poetry with him. Tell him how I really feel.